everybody.
Hello.
Good God
cool.
almighty, you look stunning.
Thank you. You do too. I like your hair. It
do
looks
you really?
fluffy.
You want to touch it?
What products do you use?
Just wash and go. You look stunning, you really do.
Thank you.
You have 3,000 haircuts. You change your hair frequently.
Yes.
How long have you been sporting this particular cut?
Almost 2 weeks now.
That's a long time for you, Rihanna?
It depends. Sometimes I keep hairstyles for a couple months if I really like it. But sometimes I get really bored and I like to try new things or switch it up just a little bit. But I like this one, so I'll probably have it for a couple more weeks.
What's the longest you've ever spent with one particular hairstyle?
I would say probably like 3 months.
That's not very long.
No.
I've had this 80s shag since I was about 18. It's a long time. That's a good one.
Thank you.
What's going on there?
This is when we first dyed my hair blonde, really. And the middle, we just wanted to keep it soft and straight, and the edges more edgy and rock and roll, so we shaved them and kept them black.
You don't go as wild as Gaga.
No.
You get pretty crazy, but Gaga, for example, is completely out there.
Yeah, well, I could never, never pull off the costumes that she wears.
Would you want to try and pull them off, though, some of them?
No, only Gaga can pull those off. You know, she's one of a kind.
Do you ever look at Gaga and think, what on earth are you thinking, Gaga?
No, but if I were to wear what she was wearing, I would probably ask myself that question.
So let's talk about growing up. What were you into? Who were your favourite artists as a very young girl? Who did you like?
I was into a lot of like slow music, like ballads.
Yeah.
So I listened to like Celine Dion and Mariah Carey. I loved Whitney Houston. I listened to Shania Twain. Really unexpected stuff. And when I started making music professionally, I just had a lot of fun with it because I had so much to choose from. It was like a kid in a candy store. When I moved out of Barbados, there was just so much different music out there that I hadn't really known about before.
So what age were you when you left Barbados?
I was 16 years old.
And you went straight to the States?
Yes.
Were you accompanied? Did you leave your family behind, or did they all come with you?
No, all my family, they still live in Barbados.
Really?
Yeah, I just came alone. But I didn't care. I was not looking back. I love my family and I miss them. I missed them a lot, but I had been dreaming about that moment for my whole life. So it was an amazing opportunity. I grabbed it with both hands, and they're so supportive, so it made me feel better about the move. But I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to do this.
I mean, you're so young. You're like, what, 21 or something?
Yes, 22. I just turned 22. Wow, that still feels weird.
It feels weird to turn 22?
Yeah, I'm so used to saying I'm 21. Now I have to say 22.
And what did you do for your 22nd birthday?
I party with my friends in a house, and I had like a little stripper. I had a lap dance. Don't be jealous.
You had a house party.
Yeah.
And you booked a stripper.
My friends booked her for me. Bridget the Midget. She's famous.
She's famous?
Yeah.
I've never heard of Bridget the Midget. I'd like to book her for my 36th in July. You weren't expecting Bridget the Midget to turn up?
No.
So how did this happen? Did Bridget the Midget sort of pop out of a pasty, or what?
Actually, they sat me in the middle of the room, and I didn't know what was going on. And all I saw was this tiny little person coming out with a whip, and she came out to hard, and she was wearing her military outfit, camel undies. It was so cute. But she was like this tiny, and my lap was up here, so it wasn't really a lap dance.
So, was she kind of humping your leg?
Not much humping. She just kind of traced them with her hands.
Did you get a sneaky feel at any stage at all?
No, but she got some sneaky feels, though.
What did she get a sneaky feel of?
My kneecap.
You got some great knees.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. For the time being, Rihanna, everybody. Welcome. Welcome back to Good Times. We're here at the Wrigley Ballroom. I'm joined by Rihanna. So let's go back to I don't know whether it was your first hit record, but it was the big hit record that was a monster hit over here. It was called Umbrella.
Yes.
We all remember that song very well, don't we? Because, Rihanna, Umbrella was like a #1 over here for 15 weeks. It went on and on, didn't it? Ella, Ella. How many weeks was it in #1 in the UK?
It was #1 here for over 10 weeks here.
Over 10 weeks?
Yes.
Like 15 weeks?
Not 15 weeks. 11 weeks.
11 weeks
yes.
at #1. So by the time it got to its 12th week at #1, were you thinking to yourself, like, this has been at #1 now for like 13 weeks, how much longer? 14 weeks now this song has been at #1. Oh, will it make the 15th week?
You know, more around the 20th week is when I really started thinking.
When it got to the 20th week at #1?
20th week.
Wow, 20 weeks at #1?
Yeah.
When it got to the whole year, when it was like 52 weeks at #1, when it got to the 52nd week at #1, were you thinking, this is, even I want this to stop now?
Yeah, like at the 52nd week is when I said, okay, we have to stop this now.
But then it went on, and by the 65 weeks, this record, 65 weeks, that almost beats Bryan Adams with Everything I Do, I Do It For You.
Only if, you see, if you were in charge of the charts, I'll be okay.
You'd be doing all right.
Hell yeah.
OK, let's talk about the new record.
Rated R.
Rated R?
Yes.
So it's going to be filthy? We can expect filth?
R for Rihanna, not restricted. It consists of a lot of different stories.
OK.
Each song touches a different place, you know. It was really a place for me to vent. Making this album, being in the studio, I just got to get all these emotions out and a lot of feelings.
What were your feelings? What did you feel that you needed to get out?
Well, every song, at that time, I really wasn't, you know, communicating a lot with people. I just kind of kept to myself, and there were a lot of thoughts in my head. So being in the studio helped me to get that out. It was kind of like therapy, but it was fun to do that.
I think we have a clip of Rude Boy.
Yeah,
let's take a look.
Let's do that.
This is Rude Boy.
Take it, baby, baby, take it, love me, love me. Come here, rude boy, boy, can you get it up? Come here, rude boy, boy, is you big enough? Take it, yeah, baby, baby, take it, love me, love me. Come here, rude boy, boy, can you get it up? Come here, rude boy, boy, is you big enough? Take it, yeah, baby, take it, love me, love me, yeah.
OK, Rihanna, for the time being, isn't she gorgeous, everybody?
Thank you,
Rihanna, everybody. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, my darling. This is great. This is great. Thank you.